How you guys doing today? So I am working on a 94 Honda Accord LX, and I'm doing the rear shocks, or no, the rear springs on them. So what I'm doing is I already took it out. But the coils on this one originally when I got it, they were cut, and they were cut pretty badly. So I went to eBay, spent 50 bucks, and bought myself a set of coil overs. Well, they actually are coil overs because that's exactly what the definition is. But one thing that people didn't tell me from when I was looking up was the fact that on these coil overs, when you make them like this and they come individually in a box like that, you need to grab these little pins that they come with. You're going to tighten the actual sleeve to the tube itself to see if it actually it works properly. So if not, it's just going to rattle around in the center of the tube like a motherfucker, and you're just going to end up being pissed the whole time while you're driving. At least I would be. That definitely would be me. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, motherfucker. And I dropped the tool. I'd be like, motherfucker. Just like how I dropped the tool. But I'd be, dude, that shit would be rattling. Mother of God. Wow, why did I drop it again? Probably because I'm recording with one hand. But anyway. So you pretty much get the gist of it. To get it work a little bit better. Do it like this, one hand. Oops. So I need to straighten this out somehow and get these to actually line up properly. But the good thing with the kit is that the kit gives you different sizes, so it's not just like these are essentially they try to do these to make these like one size fits all kind of shit. But you're just gonna sit here and you're just gonna tune these into it so it's touching the tube inside, but they're actually all corresponding with each other, so they're all sitting there and they're all enough distance so it's holding this thing in place, you know. I chose purple because I said fuck it, because it was I thought it was the best color that they had at the time. Only reason I wanted was purple color. Okay, I might actually have to change these because they're not big enough. Actually, they might be. These might be big enough. So I don't know about you, but I'm setting my coils at about 60 or so. Yeah, about 60. 60 millimeters is where my baseline is going to be at. Because like I said, this car came with no springs and the shocks are completely fucking blown. So at this point, I don't give a shit. So the monotubes are all the way, or the center tube is all the way in. It's done all the way around. Tighten it one more time. So rule of thumb is if you're doing something without specifications or whatever, if you're doing something without specifications, it's always safe to say to go like 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times. I hate this thing. Okay. Like I said, I like to go at least 2 or 3 times to see if it's tight. Precaution things from what I've learned over my years of being a mechanic is that if you do things right the first time, 1, you get a happy customer, and 2, you're a satisfied tech because you did something properly. Or mechanic, or whatever you call yourself. Are techs and mechanics different things? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I personally don't see... I mean, I know the similarities, but I see them as different. But, okay, so essentially, I am 25 years old, so me puffing out a jewel is not really a big deal. So what I'm doing now is getting the spring to go in to, like I said, at the 55 millimeter mark. After that goes through, this has to go all the way down. Bump stop has to go down. Actually, I don't even understand why there's a bump stop on this. Okay, well, anyway, there's a bump stop on it, which kind of kills it, honestly. It's not. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like that. So what I'm gonna do, I don't like the way that sits. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up cutting this up. It is going to be my daily soon, because recently, on the last time that you guys saw me on this channel, I had a 96 Dodge Neon, and that Neon pretty much just was a curse upon me and my driving record, because of the fact that it was fun and it was quick. Well, yeah, it was quick. It wasn't necessarily fast, but it was a curse, dude. Like, the minute I got it, hold on. Yeah, it was a curse, man. Like, the minute I got it, it was bad since the minute I got it. So what ended up happening was that Neon, it was gonna end up being my car, so I could get my competitions license, right? So I can become a race driver, so I can end up actually having a successful YouTube channel. But so yeah, that's what the Neon was supposed to be for. And turns out that I never was able to register it and actually drive it and practice on it and stuff like that. So I ended up getting in trouble here in Washington. Because of the fact that the car kept getting me pulled over. So I just kept getting ticket after ticket after ticket because of the car. So I stopped driving it, got a minivan, and the minivan went to shit. After the minivan went to shit, we got the 88 that's outside that I'm going to do a video on tomorrow, because it's late and the thing doesn't start right now. I have a court date tomorrow, which I'm nervous for. But point being is that this 94, I actually came from the Neon. It was actually, I traded the Neon for this 94 Accord. And since I know Honda's a little bit better than Mopars, even though I like Mopar better than Honda, I figured it was a better idea to stick with a Honda, because the parts are cheaper on a Honda. And they're more straightforward. Well, essentially what ends up happening next is you put everything back together the way you took it apart, and you test it. But I'm going to test this thing tomorrow because it's late, and I don't know why I started recording this late. So I'll see you guys later.